Well, it seems like every time you see my cam, it's like I'm facing a different direction. I'm not actually facing the front of the cam, and that's because the microphone is one direction, and I have to face the microphone direction to make sure that the person that I'm talking to can actually hear me. So, just thought I'd put that out there.
Hey, it's all good with me. We're whatever way you want to say for it.
Yeah, so people, I'm sure by the time people listen, they're gonna be like, what is this dude doing? I mean, if they can only understand what talk show host, whether it's internet or terrestrial, well, in my case, doing internet, sometimes the microphone and it's not the way that you want, but hey, I got to adapt. I have to adapt somehow, so I'm alright. It's alright. Nobody can see this. It's just audio anyway, so I'm not bothered.
too bad, too bad for them.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should continue the conversation that we had like a few days ago. And for those that may be sleeping under a rock, Monroe Jamison is a full-time employee for the female wrestling channel, and been her long-term occupation, even a job of what she has done or what she is doing. We all know that just like everybody else, she is a human being and she can come across as busy. And yeah, she loves to contact with fans, chat with fans, message with fans, but and she may not have the necessarily time that she would hope, but as a fan and supporter, I do understand, and it comes with the territory. And maybe she had this similar schedule when she had her previous job, but and we were just talking, right? And I put out a suggestion. I was just saying, maybe Monroe Jamison needs an assistant to help her out a bit, make sure things go the way they're supposed to be, so that she can fulfill her arrangements, her commitments, and things like that. So now that we are talking about this via Skype session, and I just love that she is smiling as I'm talking to her, because I think we are. I think she knew that we was gonna talk about this, so I'm seeing her smiling right now, so I'm talking to her. But now that we are all discussing this, talk about it, Monroe. What is your take on this suggestion that I have brought to your attention?
Honestly, I've been thinking about us for a long time, actually, how much I really do need an assistant. And I know I'm doing it full time, but I'm telling you, I've got at least 100 messages just on my on my profile, my Facebook profile, and that's not including my fan page, not including my Gmail. I definitely get flooded with messages a lot, and I've been doing the best I can, but sometimes I can go at least 5 hours doing messages and somehow still end up with the same amount or more messages that I end up with. So it's very hard for me to try to get back to everyone because I want to talk to everyone. So that's the only other problem. Having an assistant, I wouldn't want them to check my messages and stuff. Because, I think that's what the fans love, is that they get to talk to me, you know what I mean? It's not just someone else behind the smoke screen talking to them. So I don't know. I mean, it's hard because as busier and as bigger as we get too, it's going to be even harder. So that's the only problem I'm kind of dealing with. I mean, and that's why I like Skype sessions, because like here you've got one. I offer discounts, and I'd even give the first person 10 minutes free if they want to try. So I mean, it's really contact me, and I'm actually I'm going to be adding phone calls, so like talk to me on the phone instead of offering that, as well as like on Facebook chat. Like if you want to take an hour and talk to me, definitely. But sometimes I might have to charge for that because it's my time is valuable, and I gotta use it wisely. That's why I need an assistant, Kenny. You gotta help me.
Well, I guess I have extended possible candidate. If whatever the case may be, I mean, you still want to interact with your fans, and that's fine. I don't think the assistant wants to take that time away from you. And you pointed out, considering, you messaging me the other day, and you are a savvy businesswoman. You have some business esque in you. I mean, she's more than just a female competitive wrestler that puts her opponents in scissors locks, whether it's in the head area or in the rib area. And I was checking out one of the posts the other day, and I guess Johnny has someone in mind to be a part of FWC, and let's just say the particular person, I'm assuming female,
Yes.
Your scissors, I mean, look, I watch the videos, and look, I don't know what scissors feel, and hopefully I'll never have to feel that. But apparently the person that Johnny wanted to look into adding to the roster, and you put her in the scissors, it's not just this. We're not talking filming a video. We're not talking that. We're just talking a tryout, for that matter.
Practice.
Practice, yes, that's what I was going to go with, practice. And apparently the person just couldn't handle the scissors, and it wasn't even, and it was just practice.
I can kind of explain it a bit. She was actually, we were gonna kind of put her in the storyline as Bella Mamacita's mom, because she's 43 or 42, I think, but she's gorgeous. I mean, she really is. She's Miss Latina, and her she's definitely got Dolly Parton tatas, so she's definitely got a good asset there. She's got one up on me and every girl on our roster at the moment. But yeah, we were practicing. I was just showing her all the different moves, and I put the scissor hold on her, and Ringo was like, "Well, put it on to see if she'll tap." So I didn't put it on full force. I was maybe going 40, 50, maybe 60%. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think I was going full force at all, because we weren't even doing a match. And she seemed fine. And then the next day she messaged Ringo and said her rib cage, what does like a fractured rib feel like? And I was like, oh my god. So she goes to the doctor, gets checked out. It's a fractured rib. And so I don't know if it's like a good thing that it happened. I mean, not it's a good thing that it happened, but it's I guess before we went into a match, or let's say something else, because if I just hurt her just from doing that, not going full force on the mats, then it's probably something she's not cut out for at the moment. She says she works out a lot, but people talk a lot of game.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm just being honest. Most people do. They say that they might work out, or just to make themselves look a little bit better. And wrestling's a whole different ball game. Like, let's say someone's really fit, but then they come in and wrestle. You're using muscles you've never used before, so you're gonna be sore. It's gonna feel weird. Like, so I think some girls just maybe think. And when they see me, maybe they think that they're going to be able to take me down, and then I practice with them, and it's definitely not the case. So, I schoolgirl pinned her for 10 seconds. I mean, if that tells you, she was trying to get out, but she wasn't. So, I swear we're in like is there a curse or something? Like all these girls, like, before we even get them on, they're either getting hurt or just over it. So, the recruiting process is definitely interesting here in Indiana, Kenny. That is for sure.
What I want to know is, prior to you putting the scissors on her, did she came across as, man, I can take this. This is nothing. Or was there any signs of concern of her part, or was she like, okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, that's
Yes, she was totally down for it. I mean, she was like, yeah, she was like, why not? Like, and we were practicing, and she was putting the holds on me, and I mean, I just think maybe she thought it would be a little bit easier. I think maybe that's what girls think. They think it's going to be like a walk in the park, and it's no joke. I mean, it's real competitive wrestling. It's not, we're not saying it's real competitive wrestling. Then we get out there and go, ah, oh, it's it's you've seen it. I mean, it's definitely no joke. So. I think girls maybe have a different mindset maybe when they come here.
well. I will say that it was just nothing more than a unfortunate accident, and you know, I mean, it happens. You know, I probably would have had a different perspective if she was cocky or arrogant prior to it, but she was, she was up for it, and things just didn't work out. And maybe there should be a lesson, not just to her, but to anyone, male, female, who feel they have what it takes to survive Monroe Jamison's infamous,
Bring
which
it.
I'm just gonna call it infamous scissors hold. Don't mess with Monroe. Do not let the smile, do not let the quirky personality fool you. But when she's in the mat, she ain't playing.
I'm not,
So
man.
I'm
I
not.
don't want anyone to get hurt, on the record. Like that's never my mission. We're actually, we go out there wanting to actually protect each other. That's the name of the game. But if I guess you just got to know your own strength and stuff. Like if someone's squeezing to the point and you just don't want to tap because of pride, but it really hurts, you better tap. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to hurt yourself. So, but hey, that's a good thing. These girls, if anyone's going to be, you're all listening to this. If you know of anyone that wants to try to challenge me, bring it on. Go to femalewrestlingchannel.com/challenge. It's all there. You can watch the video and then fill out the form to challenge me. Bring it on. I'd love it, and I know fans would love it. Other girls trying to see if they can take me down. I'm a spaz on the mat, so it's not an easy task. Bring it.
Yeah, what she said. We can. I guess we can call this the Monroe Jamison scissors hold challenge, or whatever the case may be. If you can survive, then maybe you can earn respect and bragging rights or whatever. But scissors hold, regardless of what wrestling it is, whether it's mat wrestling or amateur wrestling or pro style wrestling, that move. And I've watched different kinds of wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan since the 1990s, and that scissors hold, just watching it from a distance, whether it's TV or in person or through a video, I mean, that's a move that it's gonna hurt, whether it's at your head area or whether it's at the whip area. So, just I guess I'm gonna quote the great Jerry King Lawler. He says it every time that he's on television. As far as talking and backing things up, you better keep your words soft and sweet, because you may have to eat them later. Yeah. I want to take this time, Monroe. I've already messaged you about it, and you mentioned the coupons. I want to thank you. Did my best to make the most of it, and because of the coupons that you have given me, we are having this Skype conversation, and $15 for a 30-minute session. That's solid. I like the sound of that. I
Right?
mean, and also I made the most out of the the download slash photo sets, I was only able to purchase at least one. I was trying to purchase two more, my two more limits, and for some reason that coupon code, I guess, didn't work. Uh, yeah, for some, I tried like Thursday night or whatever, and for some reason the coupon code, I don't know, for some reason it wouldn't go through, but at least I got one. And
Yeah, at least you got one.
yeah,
I gotta give you props. I really appreciate that. And, anyone else that wants to be on it too, you just gotta send me your snail mail, your actual mailing address, and your primary email address. And I send coupons, and that's where you guys are gonna actually get kind of specialty coupons, like different awesome ones. I'm really not going to be sending a whole lot through email. I am actually starting a promotion, actually. I don't know. I guess this is a good time to talk about it, but I'm just starting it today, actually, and I'm offering, if you spend just $99, the first 10 people that did, they get a year membership, an autographed picture of me, and then they get all of my downloads, my wrestling videos I've ever been in, which is, we calculated it's over $420 worth of downloads that you get. That plus the autograph plus the year membership, all for $99. So that's pretty wild. And I'm going to offer a free hour Skype session too, and that's only for the first 10 people that do that. First 25 get an autograph picture too. So it's a lot. I mean, it's $99 for all of that, and I'm going to be offering it till I think July something. So I think July 1st. Yeah, everyone should get on the bandwagon because they get to see all of my videos, all of them. Every wrestling video I've been in, Kenny, you could watch and have a year membership. So lots of goodies. What are your thoughts on that? I know I kind of bounced around, but
so let me see if I can comprehend what you're saying, Ms. Jamison. So for $99 that they spend as a 1-year membership, you do get votes.
I've been in.
You do get an autograph, and you do get a 1-hour Skype session, and that's only to the first 10 people that are interested in this membership offer, courtesy of Monroe Jamison and the Female Wrestling Channel.
Yeah, so I forgot to say the 99, it gets you the first 10 people, you get the year membership. And then after that, if you're the 12th person who buys it, you only get like an autographed picture, all the downloads I've been in. So yeah, it's kind of confusing. So the first 25 get an autographed picture, all my downloads, and then an hour free Skype session with me. Or if you don't want to Skype, I'll talk to you on my phone. So you'll get my personal telephone number, which, I don't know, could be kind of a perk. Or you could talk to me for an hour. It's definitely take advantage because, again, the downloads are over $120 worth. I think the whole package is at least worth over $500. So you're getting it for $99, and then you get to know me. You get to see my progression as a wrestler, and then we can maybe all talk about it after you all watch on free Skype, right?
Well, I like the sound of that, and once again, it just brings back the business woman inside you. You are a businesswoman. I mean, do not let the female competitive wrestling spirit, don't let that be something that she's only known for. I mean, the inside the physique that is Monroe Jamison is that she is a very highly intelligent woman, and she really cares about her fans, and she's coming up with these ideas Now I understand why you're the first female wrestling channel employee ever. And
It
yeah,
makes sense now, doesn't it?
yeah, I mean, you know, I guess Johnny Ringo could have get this opportunity. If there was anyone worthy of this opportunity, it's definitely you with your fan base and your success towards FWC. And again, I give you a lot of credit for being. I mean, I guess at this point, I know FWC's been going on for several years now, but
2 years,
you become a pioneer. Maybe this could lead you into being a trendsetter, if you will, for FWC, and maybe the rest of the ladies would look into this, and you know, it takes a lot of hard work, and you got to look at it as a job. It's not just some hobby. It's a job. You want to get paid, and uh,
true.
you got to do what you got to do. And Monroe, you have done it very
Oh,
well.
thank you. I try. I wish I could say it's all me too. Johnny Ringo has helped me, turn into like a businesswoman. I never in a million years thought, I could just build a brand. Basically, I'm building me, and it's wild and it's crazy and it's awesome, and I've got people who love it, and that's just that's all that matters is you guys want to see it, and that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me motivated is you fans. So I just want you guys to speak up and take advantage of these awesome promotions because we're doing it for you guys, and that's again, ultimately we always are thinking about you. How can we make this better? How can we bring you guys what you deserve, the best? And so we're gonna keep trucking and always improving. It's never ending. It's there's never a ceiling. There's always ways for improving. So it's awesome, and I'm just glad. I love that you love it. I love that I'm talking to you, and you always have us on the radio show, and we totally appreciate it. You're a great fan and a great person, and yeah. So thank you.
Well, I truly appreciate it, and I hope that FWC will continue to succeed, and hopefully with your success and the website and the company and Johnny Ringo, the master tier that he is, you
Yes.
know, I guess the only thing I would like to see more of FWC at this point. I mean, there's four active ladies right now. Some are on vacation. Some have moved on to other things. I guess I would like to see some new competition.
Yeah.
See some new faces to see who really wants to pursue this. And obviously, the last conversation we had, you brought up the video that Johnny put together, which include yourself and Ashley, Scarlett, and Catalina. For any females out there in the Indiana area that would like to pursue this, and hopefully people have had a chance to check out the video and will look into this and give this an opportunity. So I guess that everything else, as far as the content, has been good. The talent has been good. Johnny has been good. I guess the only thing I would like to see more is new faces, new competition. That's all
And
I want.
me, Kenny, we are working our ass off to try to get girls. We're definitely not sitting around. Ringo has probably contacted every damn girl in the Indiana state. So I mean, it's definitely something we're working on. We're trying to figure out more ideas of how to get girls. I think once we start, hopefully, we're going to be partnering with the nightclub here in town, and we might shoot episodes there. So in that event, that's going to be helpful because then we're going to start really marketing, sending out flyers and kind of getting face to face more with girls. versus over the internet. I think that's going to make a huge difference. And trust me, we are working on it, and he is working feverishly to try to get new blood on the mats. And we have had girls interested, but then what happens is he contacts them again, and then they're like back to normal, and they're crickets again. We hear nothing. So girls are definitely interesting breeds. I'm sorry, males, that you have to deal with us all the time, but yeah, we are interesting creatures. So yeah, but we're gonna bring it. Don't you worry. New girls will definitely be in the horizon. So we know you fans are thirsting for it.
Well, I will not call a female a creature by any means. But I guess I can yes. Yeah, Monroe is drinking water, and as I was telling her that, and um, that's the beauty of these Skype sessions, that you get to see them in the flesh. You get to see them smiling, and sometimes I can smile like Monroe, but I'm not a smiling kind of guy. I'm more of a laid back dude. But I guess that just makes the conversation, or that just makes these sessions goes on, and just make things compelling. And man, you look like you can smile for hours. You look like you got the smile of a woman that should be in one of these commercials. Maybe the
Aw,
maybe the maybe in one of those toothpaste commercials. People like to show off their teeth and stuff, and you definitely have the smile and the clean teeth to fit that mold if you so
I always
choose.
wanted to do a Mentos commercial. Maybe I could do Mentos Freshes. Didn't you ever remember those commercials? Please
Yeah,
tell me.
I actually do. I guess, hey, they were catchy. I mean,
I used to be obsessed with it when I was little. It's so stupid, but I made little videos dancing around to that commercial, making it my own. So that's what's funny is I always knew needed to be behind a camera because I used to make videos of myself, just doing mini skits all the time growing up. So it's like doing this. It's like I'm almost back to where I was then, and it's pretty awesome. I love it. I loved it then. I love it now. It's where I'm supposed to be. I feel it.
well, now now everybody has a good understanding on Monroe Jamison of the evolution. You wanted to do, you done camera work when you camera stuff when you was young, and who would thought that camera work would lead you to where you are on this particular day. I mean, if you're gonna do camera work, you definitely have to have confidence, and you definitely have to um, you gotta be confident in whatever it is that you do, whether it's Broadway, whether it's movie, television. You gotta be confident. So, and it looks like our 30 minutes is almost up.
Oh,
So,
you have to say one more thing before we go. I don't know if anyone saw this, but Jim Carrey did like a speech for a graduation class. I don't know if anyone saw it, but
I've heard of
it's
it,
pretty.
but I've never watched it yet.
You should watch it. It was awesome. I used to be in love with him, but he's got a good sense of life and stuff like that. But anyways, he said his dad said a quote to him once, and I love it because he said his dad said you could probably fail at something you don't want to be doing, so you might as well fail at something and try doing something you love, because the chances are at failing something that you don't want to do is definitely a high percentage. So everyone, go do what you want to love. I mean, life's too short. So that's my end of my preaching. But yeah, that's how I feel. You got to do what you love, and things will be good.
Well, Monroe, this is the third time we have done this, and I enjoy it. And I mean, one of the reasons people should chat with Monroe is because she want to get a chance to know you as a fan and as a person. She wants to, have you open up a little bit, and she does that very well. And her smiling and her laughing just makes it all worth it. And chatting with you on Skype is great, but hopefully, considering you live in Indiana, and I guess I'm one of the few fans can say that I live closer to FWC, and hopefully, if that day ever to come, that you and I can meet each other with Johnny and Ashley and Scarlett and Catalina, and
Oh yeah, that'd
whether
be awesome.
whether I have to come there or you come to me, I mean, whatever we can do to make it happen. Well, I guess we'll work things out. Well, I have a show to do later on this evening, and I will definitely discuss this on tonight's show. And considering I do have a very special show coming up in August, it is the 7th year anniversary, and I'm going to start reaching out to former guests. You are a former guest of the show, and I'm only gonna pick. So you definitely are in consideration because I wanna. This is a big show, and I want people that is not just call in and talk, but actually supported a brother and Jeff. So be posted if I'm.
Yes, please do. That would be awesome. I'd be honored.
Well, Monroe, it was great chatting with you again. Thank you for your time, and hey, if you got any more coupons, let me know. I'm all in.
Yes, I'm gonna be sending them out like month, I think. So just look for Miss Monroe in your mailbox, and if anyone else wants them, like I said, you just gotta send me your address and your primary email address.
And,
That's it.
And in closing, when she said Miss Monroe, she means an envelope, not the actual Monroe Jamison. Just to put that out there. Well, you have a good day. You have a good day, Monroe.
Bye, you too.
Bye bye.